The air inside the bar was thick with the scent of aged whiskey and the murmur of conversations that ebbed and flowed like a steady heartbeat. I settled onto a worn stool, the leather cracked and cool against my skin. It was a place where stories lingered in the corners, where laughter mixed with the subtle melancholy of souls seeking solace at the bottom of a glass. As the night aged, the patrons trickled out, leaving only a few regulars nursing their drinks. The bartender, a stoic figure with ease that seemed to hold the weight of untold tales, nodded at me, a silent acknowledgement amidst the fading chatter. That's when it started, subtle at first, a faint rustling from the darkened corners of the bar. I glanced around expecting to catch a glimpse of the late-night cleaning crew, but the noise persisted, growing more distinct, like whispers dancing on the edge of perception. Eunice pricked at my skin, amplified by the lack of explanation for the inexplicable sounds. The bartender seemed unperturbed, his focus on polishing glasses, but a tension lingered in his movements. I attempted to shrug off the growing unease, sipping my drink in an effort to distract myself. Yet the whispers intensified, weaving a haunting melody that crawled beneath my skin, each note laden with an inexplicable sorrow. A chill swept through the bar, causing the remaining patrons to glance around in confusion. It wasn't the draft of an open door. It was something more sinister, an otherworldly cold that seeped into bones and stirred a primal fear. My gaze locked with the bartender's, a silent question hanging between us. His eyes, usually steady, betrayed a flicker of concern. Before I could muster a word, the lights flickered, casting erratic shadows that danced across the walls. Then, the whispers crescendoed into a mournful chorus, a symphony of despair that resonated through the very foundation of the bar. Glasses trembled on shelves, the once steady bottles rattled, and the atmosphere thickened with an oppressive energy. In that moment, a figure materialized from the darkness, a specter draped in tattered garments, its form shifting and indistinct. Fear rooted me to the spot as the bartender's expression hardened, a silent determination etched on his face. "We have to leave. Now," he urged, his voice urgent but tinged with resignation. But escape seemed impossible as the spectral presence enveloped the bar, its mournful wail drowning out reason. Panic surged, a primal instinct urging flight, but the bartender stood resolute, reaching beneath the counter and producing an ancient-looking talisman. With a voice laced with ancient words, he unleashed a surge of energy, the talisman glowing with an otherworldly light. The specter recoiled, its form flickering as if fighting against an invisible force. A cacophony of sound and light engulfed the bar, blinding and deafening, until suddenly, silence. The darkness retreated, leaving behind a palpable stillness. I blinked, my eyes adjusting to the dimness that now felt strangely serene. The bartender exhaled heavily, the lines on his face etched with a mix of exhaustion and relief. "You're safe now." It was over, a brush with an inexplicable force, a glimpse into a world beyond our understanding. The bar resumed its quiet rhythm, the whispers faded into the night, leaving behind only a lingering sense of awe and an unspoken bond between those who witnessed the unexplainable.